USA. I'm Brant James, lead writer at Play USA, and I'm joined as usual by Nick Garcia, senior writer at Play USA. And this week we're going to run you through what's new and interesting in legal sports betting in America. Before we look ahead, we're going to look back a little bit. I took a trip to Iowa. I was able to cross a legal sports betting venue off of my sports betting bingo card. And Nick, being the badass that he is, actually had an entire sports betting convention come to him. Tell me about that, Nick.
Oh, man, it was good. I went to NCLGS, which is the National Council of Legislators from Gaming States. I think they should shorten that title somehow. But NCLGS, it was held here in Chicago. Roughly around like 250 people attended. So, I mean, the energy was good. It was just good to be back at a conference, shaking hands, seeing familiar faces that I haven't seen personally in, over like a year and a half. But it was good. Opening remarks were from, of course, Mayor Lori Lightfoot of Chicago, who kind of touched on wanting to bring a Chicago casino by 2025. She mentioned that she didn't want to, or that there were no favorites to be able to get that casino license, which I found was interesting. Mainly because she said she wanted the casino to be the anchor of a entertainment district. There's not very many places in the city where you can make an entertainment district, especially on the south side where a lot of the potential sites are. So it kind of points to there could be a Chicago casino in downtown. So it was nice. Other than that, there was a few of the panels are on like emergence of gaming, lotteries, responsible gaming, and of course tribal gaming. So it was kind of just good to be back in the atmosphere, seeing all these lawmakers and things like that. So it was exciting.
It's interesting. If you're going to have an anchor, if I'm on a boat and I'm going to throw out my anchor, I'd like to know all about that anchor before I throw it out. And just, if I was also going to build an entertainment district in a very large city, I would want to know that too. NCLGS, I'm glad you struck on that. I have always despised that nickname. I've been a fervent proponent of nice legs.
Okay.
It works. I think that can be male or female. There's no judgment. Anyone could have nice legs. I think it puts a smile on your face, but I seem to be the only person who likes that. So it probably will remain like that. So very good. Well, it's good to see that you're out and about, and we're starting to get some topics cooking again. A lot of these things that we've been hearing about for years have eventually turned into laws, and more states are legalizing. But it must have been really great to get out there and hear what's on the burner now.
It was good. It was exciting. I hope that's the first of many conferences that we attend this year. What about yourself? What were you up to in Iowa?
Well, I was vacationing, and because I'm a tireless worker, and honestly, because I got really bored vacationing, we were in the same state at the same time there. I don't know if that's allowed by the company, but we did it. We snuck it. I was in Quincy, Illinois, which people realize is the not Chicago, which is the rest of Illinois. And just kind of bored one day, and I not had a chance to place a legal bet in Iowa. You had to register in person there up until January of this year, and I was not going to do that 4-hour round trip to Catfish Bluff, or I don't know. It was a very Iowa name, but I had the chance to do it now. So I was using a DraftKings app. I zipped up the relatively quick route to Keokuk, Iowa, to Rand Park, and I attempted to make a few sports bets. All right, well, that's what we did last week. What are we looking ahead to this week?
So for me, I'm actually looking ahead at a story about iLottery. This is coming from an idea from NCLGS. There was a state senator, John Ford, out of Indiana, that mentioned a shift in entertainment, movies, video games, music. It's all shifting online. The one thing that is not, or seems to be stuck in the past, is the lottery, specifically retail. They mentioned that the technology is available for the lottery to go online. It's not anything that, sports books haven't done, or casino gaming. The technology there, what's standing in the way, it appears to be, is government approval. Lottery is something that has to be approved by the government, right? Lawmakers have to create rules, kind of shift that online, but that seems to be moving at a snail's pace. So I'll be taking a look at that. Look forward to a story coming soon on the shift of iLottery and what is causing this delay.
Now, okay, maybe it's just me being selfish, but I see a very important offshoot of this. This would mean, in theory, that when I'm just trying to buy my 6-pack or Diet Mountain Dew at the convenience store, that guy in front of me buying the lottery ticket and then wins something and then buys another lottery ticket, then buys another lottery ticket, but with what he won could actually do this at his house, and then I could check out and go home myself.
That is what I'm feeling, what I'm sensing, that the scared part is they don't want to lose those retail dollars from people no longer going to the gas station to buy that drink or that 6-pack or anything, but instead just staying home and, purchasing their tickets online. Those retail vendors are the ones that are scared to lose those customers. If it's true or not, I don't know. We'll see. So, but it's a very interesting topic. But yes, in theory, you could move through a convenience store much faster.
That's the bottom line. That's all I needed to know. Well, today's going to be an interesting day. We write a lot about Las Vegas. Obviously, sports betting and gambling is spreading throughout the country, but it remains the high holy land of the industry in the United States. And this week, we might know more about whether Las Vegas adds another Big Four pro team, because the city of Oakland council is voting whether to move ahead. It's a non-binding resolution, but to move ahead onto maybe building the A's a new ballpark and maybe keeping Las Vegas from taking another team from that city by the bay. It can be very interesting. We're following those developments now.
I feel like Vegas has, in just the past couple of years, become a hotbed for sports teams. They have the Aces, they have the Raiders, of course. Oakland A's would be, I would say, a natural fit, just having a sports franchise there. But I feel like there's a lot of people in Oakland that would be sad to see their team go. I feel like the identity of the Oakland A's is such embedded in the Bay that moving them to Las Vegas would be a fresh start, but at the same time, it would be basically a buzzkill for everyone that's been a long time Oakland fan.
Yeah, I mean, I as someone who grew up rooting for a team that moved, the Baltimore Colts, I was kind of angry at Indy for quite a while. Got over it. Great city, love you guys. But to have two go, even though that's the Davises are an odd, dysfunctional, wandering family and have moved the team around before, that would be unbelievable. Unbelievably cruel to lose two teams to the same
city. From a profile standpoint, though, I think Major League Baseball would benefit tremendously from a team in Las Vegas. I mean, again, we're seeing it even with the Golden Knights making the Stanley Cup was insane. You wrote a story that ticket sales are out the roof for the Raiders. It's going to be insane. And putting a major league ballpark there, I can only see them repeating in that success.
Yeah. This will come down to money, of course, whether the A's can get the new $12 billion facility at Howard Terminal, Jack London Square in Oakland. The sides are about $500 million apart currently. Baseball keeps saying that they're not going to let Vegas just be the leverage point to get a new ballpark. I don't know. Major League Baseball and the Oakland hierarchy are saying a lot of things that are alienating their fan base, who already don't want to come to a stadium that fills with sewage and is cold. It's always going to be cold. It's the Bay Area, but they are the opposite of saying and doing the right things. So.
Yeah, it'll definitely be an interesting topic worth watching.
For sure. Yeah. Well, for me, I had a very busy week of interviews last week. I'm really excited about some of the topics. I was able to talk to a gentleman from a group called the Super Group, a very ostentatious name, but they're backing it up. They lead a SPAC, and they have control of Betway, which is a very large international gaming operation. They are the official sports betting operator of the NHL. Recently, from the past couple of months, and they were laying out their plans for domestic domination. And I'm just going to leave you with that, and I'm going to insist that you click it, and we'll put the link to that down in the description when that is ready to go. But I think you'll enjoy it.
That sounds good. I believe with that, do we have anything else that we'd like to cover?
Oh, very importantly, yes. In the past week, David Ortiz, Drew Brees, Tim Howard, and Nick Mangold. I'm sorry, he's rock steady, but offensive lineman for the Jets. Okay. All jumped into the sports betting ambassador power poll. So go click that and see how it just shook everything up like a snow globe, and see if your pet peeve Barry Sanders moved around at all.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Well, as always, everyone, thank you for listening. I'm Nick Garcia, Brant James. Be sure to like and follow. Shoot us some questions in the comments. Follow us on Twitter. You know the drill.